The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. He completes it to Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run it now out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9. Success on first
down. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He told me he wasn't losing anymore.
You got tight.
It's a give to Freeman running right.
3 and 3.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Running right. This is and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This game, you got to get it. How many yards do you need?
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is touchdown 49ers. Ronald Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Go.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A big play there for the Giants. 45 yards on the ground. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Not my receivers or running back.
Down at the 10, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
One more, Cole.
I can't let Bush go.
Cole, one more, Cole.
Them three niggas, they gotta stay.
Where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know
One
it's
more,
going to come in
Cole.
hot. Square your body
What
to
you
the
gotta
quarterback
get one
and
too?
be ready to
What you
make
was
the
trying to give me
catch.
for Bush?
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Bush.
Really held him to a short gain on that one. And it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Mike Bush.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Nigga should have said that.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. He's going to have the first down past the 20.
Cole. Cole.
And he's going to
Cole. Cole.
San Francisco.
Cole, whoa.
Ronald Jones.
Cole,
In
whoa.
the final seconds of the first half. The Niners are able to stretch their lead. He's been having a great game, and that was his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking?
Steppers,
Can I get
nigga.
to 200 yards
Hey,
as well?
go, big
Because he
dog.
knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the
Stop
yardage
playing
is that
with
they're
me, man. No
compiling,
receiver, my
and he
nigga.
knows that he's
Not
getting
one,
close
my
to that
nigga.
200-yard mark now.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here.
Third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off
I should have put it back in. Savage, 2-in-1 game, Cole. That's 2-in-1 game, Cole.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go.
Cole.
Take a timeout. After this, you're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
I got a pick 6 off a user alert pick 6 with Fred
No
Warner.
return on this one as the
To
fair
make it,
catch is signaled for.
I had it
and
was 3
taken.
zip, Fred Warner user alert, 10 zip, and then Campbell back-to-back picks. We see him over there. I'm not a star. Somebody lying, got a chopper in the car.
He talking about,
Nasty! Nasty! That's both of them! I'm talking about popping
The
these
Giants
turkey
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play
Okay.
and an interception. We'll see if they
Okay
can do
with me.
better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens.
Oh, they try to jam
They go play action here on first down. That's complete to the receiver.
Young nigga, you
And
gotta
he'll be taken down
harder
before they work it across midfield.
You gotta buy harder
A
there.
good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh no, you ain't doing that.
From the gun, Jackson
Yes, Lord.
being chased out left. Incomplete.
I knew them
Got out
going,
of the
Kevin.
pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets
I
rid
knew
of
they
it.
And a good
were.
play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that
Because
you
your
want to
niggas
take,
ain't like that.
make
Your
the right
niggas ain't
choice,
even like
get rid
that,
of
bro.
it, live to fight another
These
day.
niggas got
just making
steppers.
sure.
And
I'm
good
making
pass
sure
on
wasn't that I was
first down.
doing.
That leads
Yeah,
to
your
a
niggas ain't
second and
even like
10.
that. They be trying to put comparisons with your niggas and mine. Stop playing with Quan,
They
man.
only got a couple on that one, so not a
Nigga, I'm
ton of
finna handle
help.
that,
They'll have
man.
a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, they trying to make the smoke.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He completes this one to Mack.
My Lord.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now it's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 2nd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. Back in the end zone.
Why you letting him get a point you like that?
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
In the game, nasty. Garner Johnson, and I picked up Garner.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Sit on that shit, man. Use the lurk.
And all will be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. He will take it out to the 25-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half touchdown.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened to you?
Last time he told me,
Teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He told me he was. He says this.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
He had 3 or 3, boy.
SOS. Check your hot read. Slam.
Risking no injuries, we ain't risking nothing. I'm like good reefer over here, nasty. Me is nasty. I'm smoking good reefer, nasty.
They'll go again to Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
I'm talking about good reefer.
Good reason.
Good reefer, my guy.
Kill. Check.
They'll run it now.
And
he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
let's go, nigga. Ran that bullshit out there, nigga.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
They have enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
Hey, look at them boys that covered just being cold.
You're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing,
you see them boys
that's a real
cold.
tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah.
He
Will they make up for it?
Oh,
It's in now from the 35.
He's in the playoff.
Turn the Stubbers. Let's go, step shows. Nuh-uh. Like, Savage ain't finna sit there. And I can't even finna sit here on Fred. I mean, your niggas. What's up? Why my nigga following this nigga, man? Get on this fuck, nigga, man. Get on this fuck, nigga, man. That's how we like that. We like that.
Jackson now. Throwing again.
Throw that fuck shit on. I just told him now. Throw that fuck shit on. Young Bull. Don't throw that shit on Young Bull, man. That's a young block now right there.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Didn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Who played that bitch that time? Somebody told him.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taken from just outside the 30.
Little ass punt.
Called out a punt of 38 yards officially. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. On 3rd down, Dobbins. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Straight over there.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
I ain't talking to you, man.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
Yeah, he knows who I'm talking to.
A little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line. Got it. Mike 21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check. Watch the edge. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. He's coming. He's coming. Yes. Check 31. Check 31. He's crawling.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, let's get this, get this. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Check 52. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Check, check, Lucky.
They'll try the left side. It's Armstrong. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
You already been kicking baby shit, bro.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Check the backer, check the backer. Shoot. Big Ed.
The fucking ball, bro.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. McManus's point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
The Giants on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning.
For you, big dog.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance. Where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Slam.
2nd and 6. Looking here for Smith downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Clinton-Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Huh? I only got 1 receiver.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 32.
Oh, I shouldn't shoot that.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to line up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here. That is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Oh, no, Bajay got back to the field, man. Right before they game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Take you out after they play, too.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
They'll run on first down. It's Armstrong, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On second down now, it's Jones. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So the victory here for San Francisco, and I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for San Francisco, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, the loss here will go back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sport.